Why wait? Why wait? The summer leaves are still mostly green, but in a few weeks it'll be Halloween. The thermometer dips below 60 most days, so it's time to start sprucing for the holidays. In a few short months it'll be Christmas. It's time to decorate. Ask any business. It might be too warm to ski or ice skate, but I ask you now, why wait? Why wait? Go ahead, put up the tree next to the pumpkins. It looks so pretty. It might be brown by the time it's Thanksgiving, but it says to do it in Martha Stewart living. If we do it right, we can have New Year's in November. Sing Auld Lang Syne to help us remember the year gone by. Can you believe it's all over? It begins to end when you get to October. Carry on, wipe the sweat from your brow, and start your Christmas here and now. Plow through your attic and you find beneath stockings, candy cane, tinsel, and wreath. Now you warm yourself by the crackling fire. Sip some cocoa while you admire all the fancy trimmings that you have bought. You can open a window if it gets too hot. Why wait? Why wait? When you're a child, Santa always knows just what you want for Christmas. Good behavior and some hints guarantee your heart's desire under the tree. But now that you're old and grown, it seems Santa's left you on your own. And whining to your family is even less attractive than when you were young and hyperactive. Now don't despair, you can avoid disappointment. It's in your power to ensure your enjoyment. Don't rely on Santa, that busy little elf, if you want that great gift. Buy it for yourself. When you open that gift-wrapped prize, you don't have to keep your joy disguised. You don't even need to act surprised when you see the card that's personalized. You know that you're just being thoughtful. You know it would make you feel awful if you made the others all disheartened when you didn't get that special carton. Don't you worry that it makes you look greedy. It's a lot more graceful than acting needy. Men of a certain age have to help Santa Claus, as do ladies who are right around menopause. So don't despair, avoid disappointment. Go out and ensure everyone's enjoyment. Don't rely on Santa, that busy little elf, if you want that great gift. Buy it for yourself.
Varg, bark, bark. You know that dogs love Christmas. They play in the snow, get some physical fitness. Watch them carefully and you might witness and celebrate the you with skill and quickness. There go Bubba, Sparky and Cupcake. They've been running in the snow ever since daybreak. They leave their presents under the tree and write yellow thank you notes with their pee. Bluebell the beagle and Buster her hubby love the merriment they see in their puppies, who play Frosty the snow dog next to the snowplow and try to drag over the biggest pine bough. Wow. When it gets too cold, they all come inside to join the humans in their joyful Yuletide. The males sit by the fire and roast their chestnuts, while the puppies play soccer with bonbons and walnuts. Fans of fine art, no doubts play poker. Those beautiful prints are more than mediocre. In every paw is a hidden joker. Smoker. But even those marathon games of cards can't match the fun they get in their yards. When it's Christmas time and the snow is a playground for the Labradoodle, Mini Poodle, Collie and Greyhound. Bark, bark, bark. For most of the year, eating out is fine, but we want home cooking at Christmas time. So all our friends and family pitch in when it's time to figure out how to use our kitchen. Well, we start with the green bean casserole. Pour the canned mushroom soup into a bowl. Open that can of nice soft beans and mix the sticky soup with those luscious greens. We spread that mixture into a pan, get it nice and flat as we can. Top with the canned brown onions that are fried. That one's ready, set it aside. Another side dish as fancy as you please. You can't do better than mac and cheese. So we opened those boxes of pasta and powder and get to make it. We couldn't be prouder. And speaking of powder, there's got to be an appetizer. Something with spice and a little bit of stabilizer. That great big bowl of sour cream and soup mix gets served with a family-sized bag of seasoned potato sticks. It's a well-heated frozen chicken breast patty. The young ones appreciate the great abundance of their well-heated frozen square chicken breast nuggets. The biscuits that come out of that cardboard tube are delicious with the gravy from that bouillon cube. They're beautifully browned and perfectly round. When it comes to home cooking, we don't mess around. It might all carry a lot of sodium, but we're well stocked with bicarb and Imodium. Homemade food. Soon after dinner, we're ready for sweets. Let us tell you how we make our treats. For dessert, we have it all at our fingertips. 'Cause we've already defrosted all of the Cool Whips. That cold white substance goes great on everything. From our log of packaged cookie dough to our red and green Jell-O ring. Well, we hate to brag, we don't mean to be trite. If you're having a holiday, you need to do it right. So be like us and make your food at home. From those tins of metal and those boxes of styrofoam. Styrofoam, make your food at home. Styrofoam, don't forget to go home. Styrofoam, make your food at home.
Santa keeps up in this modern age. His work life has entered a whole new stage. He used to fly around buying raw materials with Donner, Blitzen, and the rest of his Ariels. But now Santa orders everything online. It saves him hours and hours of time. The only thing that makes him cry or pout is when his internet goes out. This year he had to call his ISP. They put him on hold for an hour or three, but they assured him often as AM turned to PM that his phone call was important to them. When he finally got through, they said, "Can we help you?" He said, "I'm Santa Claus, I've got work to do." They said, "Sorry, please hold for our business division." And Santa stomped around with rage and derision. Santa got to listen to more music on hold. Until he learned a big outage had hit the whole North Pole. Muttering softly, he hooked up his reindeer to shop in the manner of yesteryear. Santa flew to the end of the rainbow and landed in an enormous Costco. With all those cars, it wasn't hard for him to hide. So he fed his reindeer and went inside. He bought everything he needed and a little more. We all do it at that mammoth store. He was nearly done, but he had one more stop ahead. A few cutesy gifts for the kiddies and babies were only carried by the local Macy's. It's easy for him to hide in that decked out store with all that Christmas stuff. No one sees him anymore. When Santa got home, his internet was fixed. He looked at his computer and stood transfixed as he stared at the email from his internet provider about an overdue bill with a perky reminder. Santa paid that bill, he's no freeloader. And even though it was only October, he put aside a present while no one was watching. A lump of coal for their corporate stocking.
Santa's elves are a hardworking group, a clever team, an industrious troop. They work hard, but when they get the chance, they put down their tools and dance. It's been a long time since they've been teenage. They don't care about the latest rage. So when they break from their groovy duty, they dance the boogie woogie. Yeah, when they break from their groovy duty, they dance the boogie woogie. From their tall work stools, they all get down. They love Les Brown and his band of renown. Yeah, whenever they want to prattle and prance, they play the music and do that dance. Yeah, they play it and do that North Pole dance. A clever team, an industrious troop. They work hard, but when they get the chance, they put down their tools and dance.
You think it's cold right around New Year, but that's only half right. There's a whole other hemisphere. You know it's summer south when it's winter north. Down there it's hot on December 24th. Yes, on Christmas Eve it's hot and sultry. Hot for the children, hot for Angel Tree. But the heat doesn't stop the Yuletide festivities. We can still feel joyful in a tropical sea breeze. Now good old Santa has to change his clothes. He's getting suntan where once he froze. Yes, he trades his red suit for shorts and a t-shirt as he flies over jungle, cactus and desert. His reindeer stop for a really close shave so they can keep on flying in this torrid heat wave. Santa keeps ice on the back of his sled to put in his drink and put on his head. think it's cold at New Year, but that's only half right. There's a whole other hemisphere. You know it's summer south when it's winter north. Down there it's hot on December 24th. So keep Santa in mind as you wait for your presents, as you scour the sky for that magical presence. And wish a Merry Christmas to all the good moated youths who live in those sun-baked southern latitudes. We know Kris Kringle is a jolly old soul, that his belly shakes like jelly in a bowl.
And we know Mrs. Claus is a perfect maid. She matches him in height and weight.
And when they dance, it's a sight to see. They work together perfectly. Yes, you should see that woman and that man go when they really let loose and do the tango. Well, the tango displays a lusty appetite. It takes some room, but they get it right. They use a big room to be so aerobic, 'cause no one wants Santa claustrophobic. Yes, when they dance, it's a sight to see. They work together brilliantly. You should see that woman and that man go when they really let loose and do the tango.